4, very, very thick. This one is definitely thinner over there, wider over there. But the two on the top are about the same thickness. I remember when he made these log cookies that his bandsaw, not a bandsaw, but a milling saw, caught it and broke his blade. So he had trouble with this. But there's 2 more up there that I could possibly use and make platters or something out of. I don't know if, I can't tell. There's probably splits in all of these. Although they've been drying for probably 3 years, so they're not going to split anymore. In any event, I could make platters out of them. We'll see how that goes. So I have this slab here that's 3 inches thick. And I looked at it, and it's 3 inches there. You come around here, it's 3 inches, so it's even. So obviously there's some cracks in it, but I can run this through the drum sander and peel off this bark and just fill in those cracks with resin, or maybe put a thing through it, a tree or something like that, so it's interesting. This other one that was the end of the tree, which is why this paint's on it, but this is probably 2 inches here, and then it goes to probably 3.5 on this side, so it will require a lot of planing and a lot of work. So, you know, it's only got 1 split in it, but it's just not worth it, I think. So a lot more work for this one, so I probably won't make this into a slab or log cookie or whatever. Here's another one I have. This is about 3¼ inches, and it's about 3¼ inches all the way around. Maybe a little bit higher on this side, but the bark doesn't, well, I can't, well, there you go. The bark is coming off pretty easily, and this has been drying for probably 4 years, so it's pretty dry. But it has some interesting dark dark patterning in here, which is kind of cool, and just some other lines. So we'll see what I can make out of this. I mixed up some of this rock hard water putty. I bought it at Lowe's. Comes in a, I think this is a 4-pound, yeah, a 4-pound can. And it comes in a powder. You can see it's a powder. Mix it with water and make a paste. I make it like peanut butter so I can spread it. And there were holes in this, as you saw earlier. I wanted to fill those so I didn't lose all of that resin in there into the abyss. So this is a start. These are the grooves I'm going to cut out with a router, and that will allow me that hole for the resin to pour into and not seep all the way through to the bottom. Now I could seal that, but it's kind of a waste of resin and I want to do it. This is Cyprus, so this is one of the cookie logs that I filled, that I will be, the next stage is routing out these lines, then resin, then sanding, routering out the lines, sanding, putting a solid urethane coat on it to seal the wood, and putting the resin on. And I did it with this one too. And the other side you've seen, it's got a tree on it. Sorry for the sunlight, but that is the tree. And I redid it. I was going to make this bulbous shape in the center, but I decided to make a leafless tree, like a winter tree, and put resin in that area. This is a Bosch router. It's on a, I don't know what this is called, where you can push it down and it stays at whatever level you have right here. It won't go further or deeper than that, but it's a small router bit. I'd say it's maybe a 1/4 inch, and it's only going to go like maybe that deep. So what's that? 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, not very deep. So I don't know if you can see it better. If I do this, that's how deep it'll go, right to there. 3/8 inch, 1/4 inch, I don't know. That's how deep I'm going to be cutting the grooves in on these Cyprus log cookies.